Europa League draw has just been made. We've got some very tasty ties, such as Celtic v Stuttgart, Dynamo Zagreb v Genk, and Lille v Red Star Belgrade. We've got so many games to talk about, and if you do want to see more of this kind of content, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and put in post notifications, and let's get into this. As I said, we've got so many good ties. Ludogorets v Ferencváros, Robbie Keane's side. We've got Dynamo Zagreb v Genk. We've got Celtic v Stuttgart, Brann v Bologna, Panathinaikos v Victor Plzen. We've got Port v Celta Vigo, and Fenerbahce v Nottingham Forest, and Lille v Red Star Belgrade. Obviously I'll be going over the ties in this video, predicting them. You can have your say down below, because I think these are the kind of videos that you can engage in and have your say. So remember to do that. So we're going to jump right in.
Here we go.
Ludogorets v Ferencváros, obviously as I said, but managed by Robbie Keane. They've actually done quite good in the league phase, and came up against Rangers, bet them. They've had a very good season in Europe. Ludogorets came up against Rangers, got narrowly beat, so that's kind of why we kind of have a knowledge on them. But I think this will actually be a good game, but I think Keane's side will get the better of them, and I think Keane will win 3-1 in aggregate, because it's probably one of the straightforward ties of the round. So 3-1 in aggregate, yeah. Dynamo Zagreb v Genk. This is an interesting one, because we've got probably one of the best teams in Croatia and one of the best teams in Belgium. But both teams have been very good in Europe this season. Obviously, from Celtic went to Genk, and I think that will see Genk kind of go through. I'm not saying no is the answer. No, he's not the answer, but I think overall they've shown better consistency in Europe. That's why I'm going to say they're going to go through 4-2 in aggregate. I think home tie in Belgium will be very crucial for them. So yeah, but next tie we're going to talk about is one of
It's gonna get fucking tasty, baby!
the Scottish home teams. This will be interesting, because Celtic have not won a tie since in the knockout phase since 2003. I'm talking over the two legs.
I sit down, I get all excited, and then it just depresses me, you know.
Celtic Park will be hard for Stuttgart, but Stuttgart away is different gravy for Celtic. Obviously Celtic have been very poor, and they've been very poor in the transfer market up to now. That ends in a day or so. But we can take a lot for this. We've got a top German team via top Scottish team, but I think Celtic will win 2-1 at home. We'll see Martin O'Neill's progression in Europe, and then we'll see Stuttgart win 3-1 at home. So I'll go right to the net. 4-3 in aggregate to Stuttgart. I think it's probably one of the best. Probably the best game, as well as Fenerbahce and Nottingham Forest. But it's a very good game to see, because it will see whether, if Celtic progress, that's the first time in a long time. It's never happened in my lifetime, but first time in a long time, and we need a good coefficient, guys. So yeah, but Brann v Bologna. I think this is straightforward. Brann probably shouldn't be here. Bologna 4-0. I'll give Brann a go. 4-1.
What decision are we talking about?
Okay,
So let's not take the piss here.
I certainly wasn't.
Well, I think you are.
Panathinaikos v Victor Plzen. What do we know? Plzen's a hard place to go away. Panathinaikos, very hard ground to go to, so I think this will go right down to the wire. I'm going to say 2-2 in aggregate, and I think it will go to penalties. And I think Pleasant will narrowly get through because they've got the obviously home advantage in the second leg, and that can play a big difference because it's a good atmosphere over there. Poke v Celta Vigo. Celta Vigo have not very been a good team this year. Every time I saw them, it looks like they're drawing games, losing games. Not a good run of results. Not good on a bet builder, guys, or a ACA.
To report a crime. Yep. An international war crime. Right.
Poke, obviously, been a decent team in Europe over the last couple of years. So I think this, even at Celta Vigo's worst, I'm going to go 2-1 Celta Vigo. I think home will be crucial for them if they can get a sneaky 1-0 draw away. I think they could progress well in the competition if managed correctly. Fenerbahce v Nottingham Forest. This is probably, as I said, the game that goes against probably one of the best games in the round. Fenerbahce play at home first. They're not managed by Jose Mourinho anymore, so it's like not as big as it would have been if he was in charge, but still a very hard game. Nottingham Forest, Sean Dyche, we know what he can do defensively. I think defensively is going to be helping them here, and I think they'll draw one each in Fenerbahce, or they'll draw in Fenerbahce. I don't want to say one each because it could be a scoring fest because Fenerbahce have got very good players. And at the Forest ground, I think it will be, I think they'll win. So I'm going to say 5-3 in aggregate. I'm going to take Nottingham Forest because Nottingham Forest are probably one of the favourites, and if they can go and win it, that would be brilliant for British football as a whole. Yeah, obviously, if they don't win it, that owner will go off his nut. We've got Lille v Red Star Belgrade. Lille need to win at home. If they don't win at home, Red Star will knock them out. And Red Star Belgrade's a very hard place to go. I would love to go with it. Their fans are superb, and that's why I think Red Star will win 3-2 in aggregate. I think they'll win the home leg, the Red Star. I think Lille will probably win their home leg. I think that's that kind of case. And yeah, guys, so many great ties ahead of us. Put your comments down below, as I said, because we never know. Football's football. So if you did enjoy this video, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, put in post notifications. Thanks for watching, guys, and goodbye.